It's real dark. Gotta find a spark to illuminate the past so we don't go astray. Gotta listen to what John and Yancey gotta say. Get woke. Time to get woke.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Get Woke with John and Yancey. My name is John Haynes. I am here with my co-host and friend, Yancey Seals.
What up, everybody? Pomona in the house. What's up, John?
Pomona. Nothing much, man. Yo, West Side. No, anyway.
That's it. Gangsta, John. Gangsta Sugar Bear.
Oh, my God. Yeah, man. It's been a long time. How you doing today, man? How's everything out there on the West Coast, man?
You know, everything is wonderful. It's about 70-something degrees here in Las Vegas right now. It's gonna be a pretty nice day today, but I'm all right with it. But I gotta get out of here soon, though, because I know it's gonna get hotter than a month soon.
It's gonna be hot out there. It's gonna be humid out here. Today's really a nice day. It's gonna probably be about 60. You know, and it's been pretty good. But you guys, what is today's date, man? I don't even know. I used to try to say the date to give people always ask me, what was the date?
27th? 27th.
April 27th, 2026, y'all.
Yeah.
Time is flying by.
Christmas is almost here.
Christmas. I don't want to hear about Christmas, bro.
I do. That's what I get to eat. You get to eat like nuts.
Oh, man.
Christmas, Thanksgiving, all that good stuff.
Thanksgiving, let it go all that. You can just eat all the good food. Yeah, bro. I feel you. I'd be like, I need some good gumbo, man. Yeah.
Ooh, that'd be nice.
Right. Yeah, it would be. It would be so.
Don't forget about the red beans and rice.
Oh, hey, red beans and rice from New Orleans, man. You know that red beans and rice is all the time.
That's a staple, huh?
That's a staple, brother. That's a staple. Back in the day, every Monday would be red beans and rice day back in the day. Now it's any day you want, but we eat red beans and rice quite a bit. I love red beans and rice. With smoked sausage, yeah, bro.
Yeah, absolutely.
Trying to tell you.
What happened in the news this week, man? Anything going on that we need to relate to the people to wake them up? What do we need to do, John?
All right. Y'all want to get woke? Okay, right now you're going to be hearing about President Trump attempted assassination at the Correspondents' Dinner. The truth about it is, the woke part about it is, it's a lie. It's a fake. The guy was a floor above where they were. Okay, he wasn't even on that same floor. And if you read body language, like people who've done security, first off, I can tell you that there's no way he would have got on that floor. One of the things that I can say factually that I know, when President Obama visited Nevada, he stayed at a hotel that was right next to the facility that I was managing. One of the things I did was work with Secret Service. There is no way in God's green, unless it's a different Secret Service than President Obama had, there's no way in God's green earth that guy would have got within, I don't know how many distance of the president or that function with a bag full of weapons, or he had a shotgun and supposedly a handgun. There's no way. I know for a fact that was fake. And you could tell by the body language of the people that were there. Wasn't nobody in danger, man. Trump was sitting there grinning. No.
Well, they also said that the hotel was open to other people as well, not just to that particular thing. So I don't know. I don't know if it was taken out. They said a Secret Service was shot in the chest, hit his thing. I don't know if that was set up. I don't know. Of course, I just can't put nothing past Trump. One second.
Look, that was weird. I didn't hear that he was shot in that the guy was hit in the chest. What I heard was that there was Secret Service rounds that went off.
Yeah, no, the guy was actually said. Well, they reported that a guy was actually shot in the chest. That he's doing better today. So I just don't know whether it's fake or not. I don't know. I don't put nothing past Trump, John. John, let me tell you why. Because I don't believe the one in Pennsylvania was real.
Oh no,
I don't believe that one was real. I think that was a setup.
It was. We called that out when it first happened. I remember. I'll find it. Yeah, you're right.
You know what I wish, John? I wish there was a current picture of Trump's ear where we can see. We all can see and get
everybody would be able to see.
Let's just take a look and see if we can find something.
Can we find a picture of Trump's ear that was shot
Uh-oh.
Okay. Okay. Look at that. You
John,
guys
there it
see
is
what I'm
right there.
saying? You see what I'm saying? There is not even a dentation on that ear. There is nothing even marked on that earlobe. But
And the
you remember, go ahead.
no, go ahead. Go ahead.
You remember all the blood that was all over his face and everything like that? He was shot in the ear. That was a man. Come on, come on. That was not true.
Not true, guys. I don't believe it. So, hey, I didn't believe it.
I think you and I discussed it. We've done so many of these things. I think we discussed it on the weekly weekly wrap up with John and Yancey. I think we discussed it then, man. That was fake. Trump, listen, Trump was down in the polls when that occurred. Okay, he was behind in the polls. All of a sudden, after that, he jumped in the polls because everybody, all the right wingers, oh, they're trying to get our guy. The libs are trying to take over, man. Right. We got to go out there, man. Right. And then they went out there and voted for this fool.
My only issue is that there's no way AR-15 is not going to leave a mark upside your goddamn head as if it grazed you that closely. It's not going to happen.
Okay,
that marker still be there. Mike Tyson still walking around with a half an ear today.
Evander Holyfield, yeah,
him. He walking with a half an ear today.
Man, good point. Good point. I mean, look at that, man. Look, from the people that I spoke with that know those weapons, they told me that would have probably taken off his ear if it would have came anywhere close to hit in. They said it would have probably taken off half his ear, if not most of it. Mm-hmm. And for it not to even have a mark, that's just. And then there'll be the right wingers that tell you, well, he is the president. There is a plastic surgery. You there's no plastic surgery to ear.
Plastic surgery. John, all his freckles were still in place. Nothing was missing. Everything was still in place. There's nothing wrong with that dude. There's nothing wrong with him. I don't trust that dude. He's down. Again, so what are they talking about now, John? That's why we need this damn White House ballroom.
Man, okay. Yeah. See, there's so much. Yeah. There's so much to do with that. The Correspondents' Dinner is not part of the White House. They could have had that dinner anywhere they wanted. They could have had that anywhere, any place. They're not going to go over to the White House. Come on, to hold a dinner. Look, man, and besides that, listen, knowing construction, right? There is no way that would be completed during his term. Mm-hmm. It's just not going to be completed during his term. So what is he talking about? And it's also a cover for the bunker they're putting underneath that thing, to keep everybody out and they could blow up half of DC and he wouldn't get injured if he was inside that thing. Mm-hmm. So I don't.
I don't believe. First of all, I don't believe anything that come out of that White House. I don't believe nothing they say. Nothing, not a damn thing. Not a damn thing. Because he's a liar. You can't believe a lie. If he lied to you once, he's gonna lie to you 3 times. Don't believe that.
Man, not only you, the rest of the world doesn't. And that's the thing that's worrisome. The rest of the entire world does not believe in a thing that he says. Mm-hmm. They all know that Donald Trump is a liar. I mean, mm-hmm. They all know that Donald Trump is a shyster. They all know that he's a pedophile rapist. I mean, the guy. Listen, once a crook like that, and again, I said it before. These people that are evil, that are crooks like that, without being there, and they're not tested, they're not being pushed back on. They just get worse. Mm-hmm. They just get worse.
You just can't believe nothing come out that White House. You just can't. Now, what's going on in the White House now? Russia has entered the Iranian negotiations. They said they'll take control of the. They'll take control of the
You want to know why?
Ain't nobody said nothing.
Man, listen, Trump lost that. This is over. The Iran war has been lost. Iran won. Okay, they could try to, they're trying to spin it all kind of ways that they want to, bro. He lost that. Right now, Iranian, you know how, okay, we have a blockade. There's nothing coming in. Now that's a freaking lie. Listen, the Iranian ships are still getting through, and how they're getting through, they're hugging the coastline that's going, that they're filling their ships full of oil and hugging the coastline and getting it delivered to wherever they want to deliver it in the Middle East. Okay, it doesn't. He's not, because they have to enter international waters before the blockade can be effective. They don't enter international waters. They stay within the waters, within Iranian waters, and there's nothing he can do with that. Mm-hmm. They're just legally, him and legally, but so they're still getting that. They're still getting that out. And Russia is trying to take. Russia needs to. There's a vacuum right now because the United States is no longer. We are no longer the power that we said we were, and everybody idolized. That's not happening now. So Russia's trying to step in and take over. Vladimir is trying to take over, man. He's trying to step in and take over.
Vladimir said, "Give us all the uranium. We'll hold it over here for you." You know, and Russia and Iran have been in bed together. Iran was sending drones over to Russia for the Ukraine issue. So you know what, Trump, your ass is in some fire.
Trump messed up. I'm gonna tell you straight. Okay, when this is all said and done in history, they're gonna say this is the downfall of the United States dominance in the Middle East, and not even just in the Middle East, but in the world. Okay, mm-hmm. We allowed this idiot to totally destroy our reputation in the world. And he could say, we are now respected. That's bullshit. Nobody respects the United States anymore because they're liars. No. And then we lost. And he got outplayed and he's being outplayed in Iran. Mm-hmm. Okay. He thought these people were knuckle draggers and didn't know what they were doing. Okay. Well, he outplayed them. He said that they didn't have air defense. He shot down our F-14-15s. I mean, look, they are doing what they need to do in order to survive.
Right. Absolutely. Right? 100%. We started it, and they're going to end it. And they are probably going to do it with Russia's help.
Right now.
I wouldn't be surprised.
No, Russia's helping them now. Russia and China.
Yeah.
Russia, China, and North Korea are all helping them. Yeah. Okay, so, and see, and here's the thing. And here's the thing that I was listening to something last night. Okay, what is the difference? Russia, China, and North Korea, they are all nuclear powers, okay? Mm-hmm. The only person that's in this whole equation, I mean, Israel is a nuclear power, but see, Israel has special status because they could say, oh, we don't know. We're not saying we have them. We're not saying we don't. You know, that's bullshit. But anyway, they're a nuclear force. Russia's a nuclear force. China's a nuclear force. Guess who's not a nuclear force? Iran. And that's why they're able to attack Iran. Okay, he's coming over and attacking Iran. If somebody attacks North Korea, guess what happens? North Korea sets a bomb right in the middle part of New York. Sets a nuclear bomb because they can. Okay, but Iran by themselves, Iran cannot.
I'm gonna tell you like this, John. This is what I don't understand, and people say I just don't know. Maybe I just don't know. I don't have a problem with them having a nuclear weapon. I really don't.
Me either.
If they want one, have at it. If you want to push the button to end every damn thing, that's your damn business. But that ends it all. There's no more talking after that.
You know. And this is, man, which brings me to another point that I don't know if we talked about it last week or not. Trump asked for the nuclear, reportedly, I've been they yelling at me reportedly, everywhere being reportedly that Trump asked for the nuclear codes from General Kane last Saturday because he was going to drop a nuke on Iran. General Kane told him no and stormed out of the meeting. I heard
some scuttlebutt about that, John, and I haven't, and I don't verify shit. I'm telling you that right now. Don't look for me to verify nothing. If I hear And if it makes half-ass sense, I'm gonna post it up. But I heard some scuttlebutt about that too.
Yeah,
so that concerns me.
About 6 or 7 credible agencies have reported that.
And I think for that same agency, John, they also indicated you don't know how close we were to North Korea, his first administration dropping a bomb on our ass. He said, you don't know how close we were. They were.
They see, and this is what most people don't understand, that, and that's why we're here to wake you up. You might think, okay, well, you know what? Hey, if Trump drops a tactical nuclear weapon on Iran, no big deal. That's not true. Okay. Once you open that box, that box is open.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so what is it? China has already said that if there's something dropped on Iran, that because they get their power from Iran, that they were going to retaliate in kind. Mm-hmm. Okay, that means that they're going to drop a nuclear knife. China could blow the United States to hell. Mm-hmm. But see, what will happen is, back in the day when I was in high school, there was this thing called MAD, Mutually Assured Destruction. And that is what would happen. Once a nuke goes off and hits the stratosphere, everybody's pressing their buttons. Mm-hmm. Okay, because they don't want to be the last one.
So fuck it, let them have one. I don't care.
I don't care. Let them have one. They know that if they press that button, it's done.
Yeah, it's in it. Error is done.
But think about this. This person that we have in the White House was going to do that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I heard about that. Yeah, there's some scuttlebutt about that. That's craziness, man. This dude this dude is crazy. This dude is nuts, man. I'm telling you.
He's a wounded animal that is backed into a corner, man. Mm-hmm. He picked a fight that everybody told him not to pick, right? But he picked the fight, he poked the bear, mm-hmm. and then he fired all the people who knew how to handle that area.
John, I hate to change the subject on you real quick, but you said something about firing and hiring. Did you guys see who to pick for the new acting Navy secretary?
No, really, I didn't.
Google it when you get an opportunity. This boy said, if you're going to give me my hood, make damn sure it's a slanted one so I can see out bigger as opposed to the holes.
It doesn't surprise me.
That's exactly what that dude said.
It doesn't surprise me, okay? You posted something, is America being run by white nationalists? Mm-hmm. And my answer to that is absolutely. Yeah. And if people who don't see that are insane. Not mm-hmm. only are they being, we have white nationalists, it's an old men's club white nationalists. Think about everybody that's been fired from that administration have been women. Okay, he hasn't fired people like Kash Patel or Whiskey Pete Keg's Breath, right? These people have been totally messed up, right? And they've totally Whiskey Pete Keg's Breath has mismanaged this war ridiculously. And you know the thing is that they all had Kash Patel. He's a freaking drunk, and you know he hasn't fired any of them, but he fired all the females. Okay. The thing is yes, these people have been the old boys club. These people have been KKK. These people have been white nationalists. The people that are backing him, the evangelicals or the Christian nationalists, and I want to say something about that too in a minute. Christian nationalists, those people are all white supremacists.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Anyway, the new acting Secretary of the Navy, his name is Hung Cao, Hungcao, and he is the new acting Navy Secretary of the Navy. Again, this boy said, if you give me my hood, just make sure it's slanted. I guess because of who he is. He's Asian.
He's Asian. Yeah, he's Asian. So he
can see out better of the holes. This boy, yeah, that's exactly what he said. Google it. Google him. Google him.
Yeah,
Hung Cao, whatever you say, how you say his damn name. First of all, I know this is a conspiracy theory, what I'm going to give you right now, but as I told you, I don't give a fuck. It don't matter with me. First of all, I don't believe anybody who is not a born citizen, like the president, can hold a position like that. I don't think you should be able to.
He wasn't. He's not nationalized. He's not no.
Nope. Like the president, you gotta be nationalized citizen. Secretaries
should be
people like that. You need to be a nationalized citizen. I'm born in. No. I'm not born in. Walked in and became a citizen. You need to be a nationalized citizen. And that's off the table. I threw something in there.
No, that's how you feel. That's how you feel, man. And that's important because I don't understand. Well, again, this is not the America that we know. This is not the America, the great American that conquered half the world. We're not that. This is not that. We're the people that can't even fight Iran. So and he's fired just about everybody that was in office that knew what they were doing, that could handle some type of aggression. And so I don't know. I got to look this guy up before I start talking bad about him. But it doesn't surprise me. Let me put it to you like that, because I'm not surprised at anything that they do, because none of it makes sense, except for the only thing that conspiratorially makes sense, is that, which doesn't make sense kind of now, but I'm not sure, is that Donald Trump was a Russian agent that was basically sent to destroy the United States. Okay, that is one of the things that has been said, but I mean, arrest a president,
Yeah. And this guy he went further, John. He even said that the military should be filled with alpha males and alpha females.
What exactly is an alpha male?
I guess alpha male is the leader of the pride, the big dude, the alpha.
However, dude, if they're all alphas, you don't have any followers.
That's what I said. That won't work. You can't do that. You can't do that.
No. I mean, look, I've known a few alpha males. I've worked with a few alpha males, and I put the air quotations up, because they have weaknesses, a whole lot of them, and most of them are psychological. Okay, no, I'm serious.
Possibly.
Most of the ones that I know are psychologically. You could actually mess them up psychologically if you knew what you were doing. Oh yeah, they'll come at you and hey bro, they're all testosterone filled up and all that crap. But look, so psychologically, man, you're killing people. Sit back and fuck with their minds. But anyway, that's crazy. That would never work. That would never work.
Absolutely not.
That would not work. I really fear for this nation, man. I fear for my grandkids. I fear, for what it's becoming. I mean, you got fake stuff that's going on. You got a president that doesn't know reality. And another thing, during this correspondence dinner, and I've been looking at this, man. I've been just examining it. Two things that came to my mind. One thing is, okay, you have the sitting president at the table. You have the sitting vice president at the table. If you're a Secret Service person and there's an active threat, who do you remove first?
The president.
No, they removed Vance first.
I know they did. I saw that.
Yeah, they removed Vance. They removed Vance while Trump was still sitting up. The second thing, man, that happened is, you want to know. I'm sorry, I have a phone ringing. You want to know what happened after Trump gets up and the Secret Service surrounds him, and he gets to walk away. He falls down. He falls backwards. He falls down. He can't even stand on his feet, right? And then they had to help him up and rush him off.
I thought they said something. I thought, you see, again, you can't believe nothing come out that White House. Is what he actually said. Trump said, they asked me, please, sir, go to your knees. And he actually fell. Now, here's my biggest problem with this whole correspondence dinner, elaborate ball. the wonderful, beautiful place they're doing, and now they want to bring in the new White House ballroom. John, so many Americans out here don't have a damn thing. And these motherfuckers want to have a goddamn ball for the rich and fucking famous. I don't give a fuck what you call it. I don't care what your correspondence. I don't care what the hell you call it. It's for a certain group of people, and it don't include me. And I'm sure I'm sure it includes you, John. You just didn't want to go.
Yeah. Yeah, right.
This, this is crazy, man. This is absolutely crazy. People don't have food to eat, they don't have gas in their car, and these motherfuckers want to put a ball to ball so you can sit back and, oh, that's wonderful. That's what. Fuck that.
Man, Marie Antoinette will let them eat cake. I mean, basically that's where we are in America. America is a faulty. It's a, and I hate to keep saying this, but it's a failed nation. I mean, really, when the elites and the leaders fail to take care of their people, right? Mm-hmm. It's a failed nation. That's the same thing that happened in Rome. It's the same thing that happened in Europe. I mean, it's the same. We're following the same course, right? It's a failed nation, and he doesn't care about the average day person because they don't pay him.
I mean, just think about everything that's going on. We're in the middle of a damn war. Gas is sky high. Nobody got money to pay for certain things they need. Some of the things they need, they got to take off medical care. And these motherfuckers want to have a ball.
Medical care is insane.
And these motherfuckers want to have a ball. And they're nice and tuxedos and gowns. It's a beautiful evening. What the fuck does that got to do with me?
Nothing, except for just keep voting for him. It doesn't even, for him. It has nothing to do with the everyday person, not a thing. And that's the point. That's the point. That's what people really have to wake up and understand. They want to keep us divided so that they can keep doing what they're doing right now, which is totally insane. I mean, it's not insane if you're making a calculated risk the same way that other faulted superpowers did. Rome did the same thing. I mean, they're throwing all the big parties while the people were suffering. Right now, the people in the United States are suffering. Now, they'll tell you, see, here's the thing. They'll tell you, but the markets are up.
What do they got to do with anything?
The markets are up.
What do they got to do with anything?
Yeah, my thing is, okay, and my question was when I was talking with this person, and he said, the markets are up. And I said, so does that mean you have money on paper, or is it in your pocket? Is it in your bank? I mean, let me know.
If you ain't in the market.
You even if he's in the market and let's say for instance you're in the market, and if there's an economical collapse, you ain't got shit. It's all digital. Unless you get dividends and you're getting money put in your account, it's all when you open your portfolio up, it's all digital and it goes up and down on a daily basis. I mean, like I told you, you'd have to, you could cash your stuff out. You can cash your stuff out and go buy a car, go buy whatever you want to go buy. You can do that as long as the market is up and you have that. But if there's like in 2008, right? If there's an emergency where the market is failing, okay, what do you actually have?
Well,
I mean, you're rich on paper.
Not damn paper.
You're rich on paper. I mean, you're rich on paper, but so I don't, and that's why I told him. He said, well, if the market's definitely not going to totally fail. No, it's not going to totally fail. I don't believe it's going to. That means every major company in the United States, if you look at the S&P 500, every major company in the United States would have to fail. Now, if
all 500 of them.
Yeah, exactly. Now, if that happens, then having money in the bank or having money in the Wall Street or whatever, your portfolio is going to be the least of your worries. Your portfolio, you ain't going to even look at because you're not going to be able to get to it.
Yeah, I think
first off, you're not going to really get to it.
That's a whole trick right there. There's the carrot thing. The market's doing well, so you guys don't understand. It's not that high. $5 is not that high. A steak is $6,200. It's not that high, and that don't include the potato. It's not that high.
Yes,
for them, it don't mean nothing.
Look, man.
He's never been to a gas station. He never been to a grocery store. He's never been shopping. He don't have to do that kind of shit.
He ain't got to go to Costco's. He ain't got to try. He doesn't have to go to a supermarket or to Walmart or somewhere to try to find a deal in order to feed your family. He doesn't do that. See, and fortunately, I have worked around these people. I have worked for these people. And in Las Vegas, where you are, I've worked for these people, and they have no idea. I used to manage their functions. Man, these guys, the first place I've ever eaten beluga caviar and sitting on a 24 karat gold leaf. Okay. Yes.
I told you John was all about it, you guys.
No. I was working, I was managing the room. I was working security, right? I was managing the security there at the place. I was managing the the facility of the place. So I happened to be on that night, making sure my people were doing what they're supposed to do, because we had some very important people there. They had VIPs there, serious VIPs. Okay. And I've seen the way these people work. And I've seen them, man. And the reason why we got it, see, this is the whole thing. We talked about the reason why I got to taste it is because I even brought some home, was because they were going to throw it out. The caterers were going to throw it out. They came over. And so what happens is, in a thing like that, it'll be on the floor. It'll be on their carry-arounds, right? And if they don't eat it, they have to bring it back to a tray, and they slide it within the tray. Afterwards, the tray goes into the trash. Okay. Mm-hmm. The guy comes over to me, one of the head waiters, and he said, "Would you like some, sir?" And I went, "No, thank you very much." Right? Because you can't partake in that stuff. That's not, he said, and he looked at me, he said, "Yo, man, they're going to throw this away." I went, "What?" And he said, "Do you want this? They're going to throw it away." I went, "No, they're not." He said, "I'm the head waiter. Believe me, you see that tray over there? It's going to all go into a locked thing, and it's going to go into a dumpster." And he goes, "I'm not lying to you." And I'm like, "What? Yeah, I want to taste beluga caviar on a 24 karat leaf."
Come on, man. John, you can't have caviar the next day. That ain't no good.
No, I had it that I had it that night. I had it that night. I surely did. I ate it that night, and it's just salty. The gold has no taste, But anyway. But what I'm getting at is not that I've done that, because I'm not trying to, do that. The thing is that their mindset is what I'm looking at, telling people about. They throw that away. They don't care. These people open up a bottle of Dom, a 500 bottle of champagne. If they don't finish it, it sits on the thing and it gets dumped out. They waste hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of stuff. They don't care about whether you can afford a steak for $10, $12. They don't care. They don't care if your gas costs $10. They don't even see that. The people that I worked with, I had managed their people. Excuse me. They didn't fill up their cars. They pulled up. They're in the second row in the back in blacked out windows. The guy, well, first off, it's filled up before they even get to the house. That's already done. Okay, so they don't see the gas. They don't see the money. They don't care. Mm-hmm. And we got to stop voting their wallets and start voting our wallets.
You're better. If you don't, you're going to be in trouble. So, John.
Yes.
Midterms coming up. Democrats is poised to take the House, possibly the Senate. What do you think our first line of attack should be?
Okay. Okay. First off, the first thing that I would like to see is to tell them to annul any presidential order that Donald Trump gave during his tenure. Okay. The first thing, you just alleviate it all. Oh man, there's so much that I would do.
Let's stop right there. But what would that take? Would that take him signing off? What would that take? Or that's just a Congress act?
That's a Congress act.
Well, I agree.
Because Congress, he doesn't. If Congress has the votes, he could veto whatever he wants. They could override the veto.
Right. Okay.
He becomes a lame duck at that point.
I totally agree.
He becomes a lame duck at that point. Okay, and he knows that. And then you start investigations and removal investigations, removal, and imprisonment of everybody in that whole regime, including Donald Trump. I would just go Section 2, Article 4. All of them, you can prove that all of them have committed crimes against the United States. They've all committed treason against the United States by capitulating with Israel. Okay, that's treason. All right, and getting us into this war. The bottom line is Section 2, Article 4, get rid of all of them, and then and refill those seats. And man, that would be a great thing. Now, what would you do first up before I get to what would you do?
I think my very first thing I do is first of all, I'll get I heard Jeffrey the minority house guy say today that they want to make sure. I forget what's his name. Jeffrey what?
Hakeem Jeffries.
Hakeem Jeffries. He said the first thing that we're not going to do is think about impeachment, and I agree with that. Okay. I agree. You can impeach him all the fuck you want, but can you get rid of him? And the answer to that is no. You are not going to find 2/3 of the Senate to say, yes, let's get rid of him. It ain't happening. So why go through that? Why go through that? It's a waste of energy. Find something else. Get to all those other motherfuckers. You can't get him any damn way.
No, you can't because the Supreme Court took care of that.
He's by immunity.
You know, by immunities, the Supreme Court basically took care of that. But I would definitely get rid of his rest. But again, we'd have to go through just totally annulling everything that he said, and then start getting rid of all the people, Kash Patel, Whiskey Pete Keg's Breath. You know, all the people that are causing harm to the American people. Little Marco, you know, they all need to go. You know, and then start building America back. You know, the way that's for Americans.
Yeah, I think when we do, if we take that position, we need to make sure that we are laser focused on the prize, because if we get around these other small things, it's not gonna happen. Trying to impeach him again, you're not gonna impeach him. The 25th Amendment, that ain't happening.
Because no, the 25th is never going to sign
off on it.
That's why I said Section 2, Article 4. So but no, they're not. They're not. You leave that part alone because it's not going to happen.
No.
But the one of the well, and the Democrats have this thing that they do that really irks me, which is the reason why I'm not a Democrat. That irks me. They'll sit there and they'll go, well, we got to do we got to look at it impartiality. We really want to be fair to the other side. We really want to basically include them into the full tent. And when they do that, they did that the last time they had a supermajority, they lose. They lose track. They lose focus. They do things halfway. They don't, you know, look, Congress, if they get control of Congress, we can lead this nation to prosperity, and then this guy will be gone. Okay, he'll be gone, and then they could move on. But they have a tendency not to do that. And then they get tied up in the weeds of different minutiae of surnames and stuff. That's, you know, not that I disagree with it, but it's wasted energy with everything else is not done.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I mean, and I'm gonna take a lot. Oh man, believe me, I'm gonna take a lot of heat for that. But you know, what are you talking about? Look, because you have to get your base together before you start all this other stuff. Don't try to walk try to run when you can't even walk. I mean, and most of them don't know how to walk. I would like to see new leadership of the Democratic Party immediately. Yeah, Chuck Schumer needs to be gone.
Yeah,
I'm not saying who would take his place. I'm not sure who would or who could, but I would like to see new leadership. Period.
Yeah, I'd like to see it. No one over the age 60 years old. I'm sorry.
No,
he's just too old. No, and
look,
you know, he's too old. Go home.
We are too old to be trying to lead a nation of younger people. Yes, we could be around as mentors. We could be around as, you could be mentors, or you could be around to kind of show them a way, but let them lead. It's going to be their time.
Yeah.
It's their nation. Let them lead.
Yeah.
Our,
you can definitely be around for mentors and advisors. I totally agree with you.
Yeah.
It's time for you to back the fuck off.
Just go home. Go play golf. Go play pool. Go shoot.
Yeah.
Come on. Let these people run the country that they're going to inherit. And if they're inheriting their country, then let them have the country that they inherit. The younger people are the people that's going to live in this country.
That's right.
We are not. We are not. We're going to, in 10 years, most of the 10, 15 years, the boomers are going to be gone.
That's right.
Okay.
That's right.
And these
you
young
got about
people,
good 15 years.
These young people need to lead their nation. So let them lead their nation and shut the hell up and go home.
And that takes me to right here. What happened in Virginia the last week? Virginia redistrict. Now the Republicans has lost their goddamn mind. They said, "Oh, we're gonna take your ass to court." Now they're going to court.
They did. Yeah. Now we ain't court.
The Supreme Court of Virginia is supposed to be hearing this case just today. What's going to happen, John? Do you think the Supreme Court is going to overmine the will of the people?
Yeah, I do. Because Trump's going to tell them to. Here's the thing, man. I think that what happened in Virginia was wonderful. Okay, the people stood up, and the Supreme Court should not be able to overrule the vote of the people.
No, it's not. Now, it's not going to the big
Supreme Court. No, the state Supreme Court.
The Virginia Supreme Court. Okay.
Supreme Court. But it will be at the Supreme Court.
Oh, if they don't get their way, it's going.
You guarantee. Yeah, you guarantee it's going to go there. But you're right. The Virginia Supreme Court. Go ahead.
So Trump can start all this bullshit about redistricting. All this crap. Texas started right there. Called, hey, a cripple boy. I'm gonna need about 5 seats.
Oh my God, cripple boy. Go ahead.
I'm gonna need about 5 seats. No problem, sir. No problem. We can make that happen. Now that's where it all started. And now California said, "Oh no, hell no. We're gonna do the same damn thing, but we're gonna do it bigger. We're gonna do it the right way. We're gonna ask the people to vote. What do you people want?" Now, how can a court judge come back and say, "No, the people, you can't have that"?
Yeah, no, they're not supposed to. They really shouldn't. But I mean, again, the Republicans started the redistricting thing. Okay, they started it. Now that they lost, they're like, well, wait a minute. No, we're going to sue you over it, and it's going to go to court, and that court should not overturn the will of the people. The will of the people of the great state of Virginia has spoken, right? And that should be it. The Republicans lost. Okay, and that's that. They know that if they don't get their way in this, if we get to the midterms, and I'm still telling you, they're going to lose. They know that it's going to be a whitewash. This is going to be totally a blue wave is going to take over. And that concerns me too, to be quite honest with you. But a blue wave is going to take over, and they know that they're going to lose.
Don't concern me whatsoever.
And if you think about it, these people are going to face jail time. They're going to do whatever they can to try for that not to happen. They're going to pull all the stops out, man. I mean, just think. You're looking at 10, 15 years. I mean, even though it isn't Club Fed, you're still looking at being in jail. So I don't know. I think that it was a good thing that what they did. I think that the will of the people, we the people are speaking out. I think the majority of the people of Americans understand where we are. But there's still that pocket of few, man, that I see them on my feed,
I just don't think there should be any redistricting unless and until there is a census. You can't redistrict it in the before or after the census determine where those things are. But after that, you can't decide, let's read all of a sudden. That's not right. That is not right.
I don't agree with redistricting, period. I mean, I think it's all been done in order to steal elections. The Republicans did it really well. The Democrats didn't. And so they, so basically they're now the Democrats are trying, and even most of the Democrats will tell you that they don't agree with it, but this is the game that's being played.
So how do you determine how many senators and how many House people are going to be in a particular state?
Your census, you got to go. What else?
You got to go. So you got to redistrict.
You got to go to the census.
You got to redistrict.
Well, yeah, through the census, but not because I decide. Let me see. I want to take these people out of the equation. So let's just draw a line around that area.
Loop it back through here, and bring it right back through here. We'll get all the black people out.
And basically, that's what it's been done to do. That's what it's been done. A lot of it has been done.
I know I just paraphrased, or maybe I damn didn't. Let's get all the black people out of there.
Well, that's what they did. I mean, that's what they did in certain districts. I mean, this is realistic.
Yes.
In certain districts, that's what they did, man. I mean, and is it right? No, it's not right at all. But again, like Yancey said, through the census, you get you redistrict through your census, and that's what should happen. And it's not happening in America anymore. It stopped happening in America when they found out that they could redistrict and wind up stealing elections.
Right.
So, this has just been one hell of a week, man. It's been really well. This is the beginning of a week, right? Well, depending on which calendar you look at, it's the second day of the week. But
the king and queen is in Washington D.C. today, John.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Are you gonna go by and say hello?
Yeah, we may have a spot of tea. We may have a spot of tea with some biscuits, and tea. Yeah, come on, man. I mean, look, this whole fascination of the king and the queen and all that, man. We didn't we leave there? Why did we leave there?
I don't give a fuck. That's their business. You guys want that? That's your business. You can have that, and he can come visit. But the king and queen can't come by and see the wannabe king and queen. Shit. Sheesh.
Man.
Hey, I don't have a problem with it. That's what you guys want. I had no problem with that. None at all.
Man.
I don't.
Have you seen these Legos? The Legos things that Iran has been putting out. Well, first off, they do Legos because that's where our mentality in America is, because we don't watch the news and we don't pay attention to national things. So they get to us. They want to get and it's brilliant. It's really brilliant. They get to us by making Lego videos that are 3 minutes long or whatever, because that's how long our attention span is. Lego videos in order to get the news out, which is pathetic as far as us as a nation. But those videos are like funny as hell, and they're accurate. But they're funny as hell, bro.
I think one of the prime ministers of Iran came on just after the correspondence befacle. He said, "Don't believe Trump. Trump is a liar. Don't believe he's a liar.
Don't believe him." Man.
Everybody got this boy's card. Everybody got his card.
They do. They do. They really do, man. And it's a shame. We laugh about it, but think about this, man. This is the military this is the nation that you went into the military for, that you pled your life for. Okay. This is the nation that people are pledging to die for. Right. So when you think about it like that, it ain't that damn funny. This dude is psychologically flawed, and if he was going to use a nuclear weapon, this guy is psychologically flawed. He's an old man that's dying. Okay. He knows his time is limited, and he knows that, that his people he's going to be out of power, and his people are going to go to jail. His money will be taken from him, but his children's money will not. They're trillionaires.
Yeah.
And they're, I mean, it's just we're being fleeced. America is being fleeced,
They've
and
made
it's
over
sad.
$5 billion through the presidency since his first term and second term. $5 billion. Now, I asked you, supporters of dumbass Trump, how much did you make? Now, I'm talking about your rich friends. You motherfuckers listening to the podcast right now. How much did you make?
They didn't make anything. They know that. I mean, come on. Well, we're investing in their company when they go public. We're going
What
to
does that
invest in their
mean?
company when they go public, and we'll make money then. Yeah,
I
okay.
invested in Walmart all the time. When I need something, I ain't getting shit.
I think that right now. Well, I just read something before we came on the air that we sold the United States sold oil to Japan. Um, I want to make sure I get this right. Some of our oil to Japan, and they were saying that Trump has no interest in ending the war because he gets to sell our oil at premium prices to people who actually need it. It comes out of the Gulf and it goes to Asia. And I'm like going, okay, that makes sense. If he's making money, he doesn't want to end the war. By sending Jared Kushner over to do negotiations,
Mm-hmm.
I
Hey.
mean, I don't know.
And and
Again,
and, and Jared Kushner is looking for $5 billion investment.
he's gonna get it.
Oh,
He's
he's
gonna
gonna get
get
it.
it.
He's
He's
looking
gonna
for a
get it.
$5 million investment in from the Middle East, and he's going to be the negotiator. Come on,
He's
you
gonna get
guys,
it.
wake the fuck up! Wake up! We're trying to wake you up.
You up. America is on a defibrillator, and people, I mean, look at this. We're paying, I don't know how much you guys are paying for gas, but we're paying like $5 a gallon for gas. I read somewhere that in California it was $8 to $9 a gallon for gas, right? Your my your food bills have gone up exponentially. It's ridiculous, right? Try buying a steak. Want to get a good ribeye? Try paying $25. You want to get one good ribeye steak? Come on.
Mhm.
Um,
Yeah,
I mean, and I like ribeyes. I mean,
best
look,
steak
and
around.
I haven't
Best
eaten them
steak
in a long time.
around. Best steak around. Ribeye.
I know, I ribeye. Well, there's also the check eye, but yeah, the ribeye, I love them. I love them, man. I do love them. Haven't eaten them in a while. That's my eating when I was in Vegas. But yeah, when I was down there for the reunion, I ate that because thank you, Darren Scott, because he's a butcher. So, but man, look, the economy is actually faltering. It's really difficult because they're going to tell you that that the stock market's up high, but the economy is falling.
Mhm.
Okay, so you got this weird gap, right? And what's in between that gap are people suffering. Electric bills are going sky high, gas bills are going sky high. I mean, man, it's rough, and we're sending money to people like Iran. I mean, not Iran, sending money to people like Israel, and we're sending them billions of dollars a year. And right now, we're spending $1 billion a day on this chosen war in Iran, and understanding that most of these people, like Raytheon and all these people that are making money, they're people who invest in them are making money. Yeah, they're happy. They're happy that they get to build more bombs and stuff like that.
Mhm.
But this is not going to end well for us.
You guys don't get it, man. It really isn't. I don't see it getting a whole lot better. I just don't see it. I see people more and more people gravitating to this crap. Um, it's
Well, psychologically, people are going to try to do things to forget about it. So there are going to be probably people drinking more, people using more drugs, or people in their minds are they want to watch TV, or they're going to want to watch something to take their minds off of
oh,
what's actually happening.
the ostrich mentality.
Yeah. And it works for most people. It does work. I
Yeah.
mean, when I want to forget about stuff, I'll watch something on TV. I don't
Mhm.
normally watch TV, but
Yeah.
I'll watch something on Usually it's an old movie or something. When I want to try to relax my mind because I know I just hear way too much.
Yeah.
And I'm like, when I'm done.
Until you pull your head back out of the sand, it's sitting right there waiting on you.
It's sitting right there. It's the same thing that people who abuse alcohol or drugs, and they tell you that, well, I need to get away, so I use alcohol or drugs. When you come down, you're saying you're still there.
It's right
so
there,
you're not really getting away. You're just taking a pause.
So just deal with it.
You have to deal with it straight up. And that's what's happening right now. You know, people people they're going to start to notice that during the travel season that people are not going to be driving. I mean, if you're paying $10 for gas, you're going to take a road trip.
Mm-hmm.
The question is, did your salary go up? You know, did you increase in your salary, or are you afraid of losing your job because corporations going to be cutting jobs because they can't afford it?
It's going to be a short road trip, John. That road trip is going to be real short.
Real short.
$10 worth of gas. Who gonna do that? You crazy? Look,
$10 worth of gas. If you're gonna, you know, I mean, you like you said, it'll be a short road trip.
Short road trip. That's a lot of money. I mean, to a tank. $10 a gallon.
A gallon.
$8 a gallon. $7 a gallon. That's a lot of damn money. Think about it. You
$8. I mean, think about that. I mean, $5 a gallon. It used to be I could fill my car. I could be able. I think I was filling my car up for $50 or something like that, $45 or something like that, and now it's like $60. It's insane. I mean, it's like, okay, but that's where we live.
I don't fill my car up. I never do. I
can't keep mine full.
I can't afford it. You guys got it like that, man. Give me $2 worth of effort.
Shut up, man. Stop.
$2 worth of effort.
$2 worth of effort. You can tell he's lying. But remember those days, man?
Yeah.
Remember those days? You could put $2 in your gas tank and drive all week. You know, I mean, it was 70 something cents, 69 cents a gallon.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, come on. When I first had my car, it was like 50 cents a gallon.
Yeah, man. Let me get $2 worth of ethyl and check the oil too while you're down there. Check the oil.
Check my oil, my tires. What happened to that? What happened to that? And the person that's working in the gas, I worked in the gas station. You get paid for doing that. Yeah. You know, sometimes you work hard because when there's a long line, you're like, oh shit. But then sometimes there's nobody. I mean, so you just, so it worked out. But I remember, I like that, I remember those days. You pull in, you turn off the car. The guy comes out, can I help you? Right. For these people, for you young people that don't know, never experienced this, right? Can I help you? Yeah, give me $2, like yesterday, give me $2 of ethyl. Can you check the oil, please? And check my tires. And they wash the windows. Yeah. They wash the windows, front, back, sides, all wash the windows, check your tires, check the oil, tell you need oil. If you need oil, they put the oil in for you. They fill up the car for you. And they say, okay, sir, thank you. That'll be $5.
You're done.
And you drive off.
Finish. And where I'm from, the $2 was all you paid. You didn't pay extra for the checking tires.
That's if you put oil in the car. Yeah, I was saying if you put oil in the car.
Yeah. Yeah.
But if not, it was $2 and they said, thank you very much. You said, because that was their job. They got paid to do that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then all of a sudden, and the thing about it, John, they was all in white suits with a little hat too.
With the little hat, very nice. Nice people, always had a little rag in their pocket. I mean, look, man, now what happened is, who's doing that now? They making us do that. Just think of that.
And we'll ask you for a tip. You did it. We'll ask you for a tip. If you can just answer a couple questions on the bottom of that, please.
Yep. I mean,
what do you mean answer a couple questions? What are you asking me? We're asking for a tip, basically.
Basically, we want a tip. But I mean, think about this, man. Nowadays we have to do all that ourselves. Just at the checkout counter, like when you go to the store, right? There used to be cashiers. Nowadays, you go self-checkout. It's convenience. No, it's not. Your ass is being cheap. Okay, because basically, you don't have to pay for vacation, sick leave, time off. You don't have to do their when they're going to come to work, their schedules, they're always on. You don't have to worry about it. As a business owner, that works.
So.
Oh, you know what? Before we go out of here, I want to say something because a couple people wrote me and they were like, when you guys were talking about a religion, right? You're saying that you don't believe in God. And I said, neither one of us said that. Neither one of us said we did not say that. Mm-hmm. What we said is that we have questions about religion. Okay. And what religion actually is doing to people. And we said, ask questions, right? No one said that we didn't believe that there's a supreme being, right? But ask questions about what you're being taught. The names of the people that you're being taught, right? The ethnicity of the people that you're being taught. Ask those questions.
Yeah.
Right. And we're just bringing it up. We're bringing it up.
And in that very same Bible, somewhere it says, "With all thy getting, get what? Get an understanding." Does it not say that?
Understanding, perfect understanding.
What it says. With all thy getting, get an understanding. So if you're going to be getting somewhere, understand where the fuck you're going to go. That's what I'm trying to understand. That's all.
See, and that's all. I mean, that's what we're doing now. There are people that I know that are atheists. Okay, I'm down with them. Because they can articulate why. Okay.
You know what, John?
Go ahead.
I'm gonna just springboard on that right there. There are people I know who are atheists that I prefer than that motherfucker who's a Christian.
He ain't no, but anyway, yes, I agree.
So
but see here.
So that story about you got to accept the Lord Jesus as your Lord and personal Savior. In order to go here, when this atheist guy doesn't, but he's a wonderful dude, he ain't going to hell. He going to hell. I don't buy that story. That story I don't buy.
See, and that's the whole thing. You have to. We could go into it. We should go into it one program. It's going to be a series of programs because there's a whole lot of deep stuff to go into. But it's just that the person was incensed, saying, "Oh, well, you don't believe, you're talking bad about it." I said, yeah, I don't like religion at all. I think it's just a way of manipulate your mind. But as far as if that's what you believe, I'll support you in what you believe. Right? I will support you 100% if that's what you believe. Don't try to force your belief on me, or ostracize me because I don't believe that. And I can articulate why I don't believe it. And you can articulate why you believe what you believe.
Yeah,
that's all.
Yeah, John, it's all. If you go all the way back to Genesis, and we're gonna just talk about this really quick. Go all the way back to Genesis. It said that God He breathed the breath of life into you. He breathed the breath of life into you. So that tells me one thing. That says life is about the breaths you breathe in. Life is about the breath you breathe, your steps and breath you breathe in. Not what you say and do all back here, but the breath. You got to understand it. People, I'm trying to wake you up.
It also said in our image and in our likeness. Not singular. The word was our, just so you'll know. Where's our? Who was our? Anyway, listen, man. It's been good spending my Monday with you, my brother. My Monday, your morning.
I love this kind of stuff. And we got some good stuff coming for you guys. You guys just don't know. We got some good stuff coming for you. We're going to surprise your ass one day. What? Wait. Watch.
Yeah, listen, guys, you follow us, like us. We have a lot of surprises coming for you. Okay, we're not going to come out and tell you all about it just then. You might even see a commercial now and then. You will definitely see the QR code. I fell back on that, but you will definitely see the QR code, and you might even see a couple of commercials coming on about what we're going to be doing in the future. So we need your support. Like us, follow us. We're not asking for money yet. Like us and follow us, and to help us help you.
That's right. Consider your ass woke.
Woke. It is now time for you to consider your ass woke, as Yancey would say. All right, guys, that's us for today. We'll talk to you guys next Monday, okay? And thank you very much. Take care of yourselves. Stock up on stuff. And for love to you and your families from me. Peace.
Peace.